40 minutes to discuss your assignments. And I will ask you to start maybe from that side again. That side. I need you to collect all your assignments, whatever you submitted before, in one big file. And I will create a new assignment for this compiled assignment thing. I need you to put everything together and please read what you have written before. With your permission, I will make some of your previous assignments public so everybody can read it. But I will ask before I do that. So you will benefit from your colleagues. But actually, our presentation in class actually is part of this. You know how everybody's thinking, how they're writing, what they're doing in their assignments. And this might be good for collective learning. So let's start about the assignments. You want to go first? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Yes. You want to connect to the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I did my assignment on Greenway. Everybody did their assignment on Greenways in urban planning and the social and economic impact. So the first question was anticipated social impacts on surrounding residential areas in the city. So
I think I wrote a couple of references, but did you find more references? Very good.
So greenways are referred to as green corridors or green wedges that often play a crucial role in enhancing urban and social life. They promote social interaction, improve public health, and like bring awareness to the environment. So greenways can serve as public spaces that facilitate social interaction and strengthen community ties. One example is Copenhagen. This green space it enhances social well-being. It is a place for relaxation and recreation and engagement. Also, greenways can promote physical activity and improve public health. An example of that was in Portland, Oregon, the Spring Water Corridor. It said that greenway has physical activity and can lower obesity rates. Because they have like higher levels of walking and cycling right here. Like, see right here.
But how long did they have this style? Like they did it over like 5 years, 10 years, 7 years?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, in this publication, they have these numbers.
Yeah. And the second question is anticipated economic impacts and potential improving household incomes. Greenways can provide direct and indirect economic benefits by increasing property values, boosting local businesses, and creating more employment opportunities. So studies indicate that the proximity to green spaces increase property values. An example would be in Taipei, Taiwan, properties located within 1 kilometer of the Riverside Greenway experience a 13.3 appreciation in value. So with local businesses, an example of that would would be the Indianapolis Cultural Trail, found that businesses along the Greenway saw a 25% increase in sales after its implementation. So examples from city where Greenways had economic impact. You have Indianapolis, Philadelphia, and Seoul. So I'm gonna read Seoul, South Korea. I just looked up how to pronounce this word. I'm gonna try my best.
Nobody knows that.
Sean Gishon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Sean Gishon. They had a restoration project that transferred an old highway into a greenway, which has led to a 25% increase in property values and attracted over $1 billion in new business and investments. And the last one is best practices for greenways, green corridors, and green wedges in cities. So I'm going to talk about the Atlanta Beltline project. So it's all about community engagement. So community involvement ensures that greenways meet local needs and foster stewardship. The Atlanta Beltline project engaged local residents in planning discussion, lead to a project that reflects diversity and community interests. That's all. That's not all, but I don't want to do too much. So
This is a very good report, but in planning reports, we would like to see some visuals. So just bring some visuals from these studies that you've done and maybe put them there.
Okay.
But it's a very good report because now she has referencing to everything she's mentioning. She's bringing examples from different cities across the globe. He's using different references. So that's a good report. Thank you.
And you say add visuals, right?
Yeah, I just had
Thank you.
Right. There is a good development, Shakil. Display on your screen, right? Display.
I prepared a small presentation for this assignment. Today's topic is social and economic impact of Greenway in urban planning. And actually, Greenway is called Green Corridors, and it's a planted network or planted network of open space, and it connects different part of the cities. The main objectives of this our assignment is to identify the social and economic impact of greenways. So firstly, I want to talk about the anticipated social impact. And mainly this greenway has two impact. And firstly, health and recreation. Secondly, public safety and social environment. Under health and recreation, social greenway promote physical activities, healthy lifestyle, and increase community interactions, and they often offer popular gathering place that extended social and neighborhood identity. And in case of public safety and social environment, Greenway can enhance public safety and social environment by offering jogging, cycling, and increase foot traffic and walking. And another benefit of Greenway is it has the accessibility and connectivity. It connects the neighborhoods. It also improve the accessibility, neighborhood accessibility, and it also increase the public transit use. And then the next things is to discuss about the anticipated economic impact of greenways, and there has numerous positive impact, and among them it can increase the property of surrounding areas, and it also it promotes the private sector's investment to develop new housing, office, and retail shop and anything. And it also creates jobs during its constructions and after the constructions. It also creates attraction to tourism, and it increases the expenditure and other things. And another, I did 2 case studies about this based on the about.
So far, I'm not seeing any reference.
I uploaded.
Even if you have it in the report,
report.
it should appear.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, show us the references, whatever.
The first case study is the Highline, New York. Basically, the Highline, New York was a old rail track. It was then converted to the elevated Greenway, and it is the most popular cultural attraction place in New York. And it has social and economic impact. It creates billions of dollars in new development and generated substantial tax revenue, and creates
substantial.
It increase in. I need to show the report to get the exact.
Actually, when you do a presentation like this for a month, good report, you have to include all the numbers. People will be asking about the numbers. And actually, this photo is not related to the high line, right? It looks like Dubai. Okay, go ahead.
The next case study is Alterna Beltline. It also was a loop park and trails, and it creates a transformative project that has attracted 9 to 10 millions of dollars in developments, and creates a 50,000 jobs in near local areas. It also has a green gentrification.
Is this a planned number, or this is a study of the, I mean, this is what the planners say it will create, or there was a study afterwards discovering that.
Afterwards, it creates the job and benefits. And it also has the green gentrification, because when property rise, many people leave the place. It makes a displacement. After that, the best practice for the implementing greenways, it can assess the five things, that is community engagement and inclusivity, and learning from the other cities. We can take the learnings from the successful project like New York's and Altena. It has a cross sector coordination. That means the cooperation with the government and private agencies and other non-profit sectors. And it has also best practice can be long-term planning and management, and the policy measures to maximize the benefits. And that's it. And these are the reference that I get the information from.
I will read the report.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy with your presentation. It's good, but it's very good. Pretty good references. Again.
Do you have it on a flash or something? It's really good.
Okay.
All right. Hello everyone. I'm Rimi, and today's presentation is about the social economic impact of greenways in urban planning. And the aim of this presentation is to identify how greenways makes an impact on socio and economic concept in urban planning. Now, the social impact of greenways, like it enhances community life in different ways. The first of all, I want to mention it enhances the community cohesion, such as it creates a place where people or the community residents can come and join to spend their quality of life to make a good time with their family and friends, which enhance their sense of community. After that, the greenways improve public health because it provides a lot of opportunity to do physical activities such as walking, biking, and any other outdoor games. Additionally, it will increase the ratio of environmental education, such as to make it long-term sustainability. There, the researcher and scholar will do study on environmental studies, and additionally, it will enhance the society's aestheticness, which will make a great impact on their real estate value, including their scenic values. After that, the greenways makes an economic impact, such as it stimulates the growth. Actually, through the greenways project, the property values increase, and it attracts the business, including a large amount business and small business, such as the smaller business will provide raw material to the large industrial company, which will promote the local cash flow. And additionally, it will attract the tourism and ensure ecotourism, which will promote the local economy, and it reduce infrastructure cost, such as it reduce the transportation maintenance cost, of which will be a beneficiary for the city. And I have taken 4 case studies. My first case study was the High Line in New York. In this case study, the project has added a 2 billion value in real estate market, and it attracts tourists and boosts business activity surrounding the project area. And I have taken a case study in Seoul, South Korea, which was a polluted city. After that, the mayor of the city make it more attractive, tourism friendly, and eco-friendly, which boost up the local business economy. After that, I have chosen Green Cycle Roads Copenhagen, which is a friendly infrastructure, provides the bike lane and walk lane for the residents and attract tourists. And my last example was the Royal Park in Melbourne, which shows the example of green space help the urban growth in green direction, like all the urban densities and the development will be be maintained by the green space. There are some best practice for Greenway implementation, such as multifunctional design. Each and every project should be multifunctional and integrated with other projects. And to ensure this, we need to connect community engagement, and we have to ensure connectivity among all stakeholders of the community to ensure a sustainable development and sustainable urban planning.
What was that to the left?
Sir, it is a equity progress chart.
Can you talk about it?
Sure, sir. Due to the Greenway planning, here is the first one is the multifunctional, which I elaborate in, sir, I already elaborate the all aspect in the written form.
I can see that to the right it's 4 and to the left it's like 6 points.
Sir, integrity, like I need to integrate multifunctional design with community engagement, and I need to integrate that with connectivity. Now here is about integrating greenways for economic success. In order to ensure economic success, we must enhance and develop mixed-use development. We must encourage mass transit and support local business so that the local economy and local people can promote their lifestyle. And after that, we need to enhance a eco-friendly transportation, like green transportation or active transportation, such as walking, biking, and to make it timeable, we should introduce mass transit among the residents. Now here is about equity focused planning, benefit for all. As a planner, we need to think to serve all of the people of a community or the city, like planning for all. That's why we need to prioritize underserved communities so that all of the people or the residents and all age group of people can get the benefit from Greenways project and creating a inclusive spaces.
Where did you get the reference for this?
Sorry,
You have references for this?
yes, sir, I have added on the last page.
No, I mean,
Yes, sir, I have.
because now there's a change. You will know does she need to change it? The underserved. Underserved. They are not allowing this term now in research.
I didn't know it. Sorry.
Underserved.
You
Underserved. Yes.
said you're not on that research though?
Starting. Why? Because there's a change. Underserved is not allowed. We received an email with like words you never use. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Now here is about the conclusion. As a greenway is crucial and necessary for a city's growth in a sustainable way, we should promote it as the city's context and implement it as per residents' need and requirement. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the report has all the referencing and slip,
Yes, sir.
like I said. Thank you. Was it George or we had an email with all the terms that is not now like good term.
I don't know if I can pull it up from here.
You have
This.
Yeah. It has to go for everybody. Why are you singling out the underserved community? Because they have suffered for long enough. Would you please increase it by 2 seconds? Yes, good.
All right, so obviously we're speaking on the impact, social impact, and economic impact of greenways from the nation. Obviously, we already looked at Huntsville. So moving along, first and foremost, they promote public health and facilitate social interactions. They increase property value and boost economy. And greenways can also reshape the image of cities. This is proven through many different case studies that we look at throughout the entire nation. First given, as we already spoke on, the New York City High Line and even Brooklyn Bridge as well. It may not be a greenway, but it also supports human activity, social interactions, and also is equitable because it's supportive for all people of all diversity, all people of color, all people of different social statuses. And obviously it's promoting exercising, which is also beneficial to the community as well. And also be mindful of people who are, you know, have disabilities who aren't able to use all of these things like a ramp, like you may say, who, you know, people need to be able to access these things. So I already speak on how it enhances public health. It obviously promotes human interactions. It obviously removes motor vehicles, so it doesn't have that type of pollution there, that factor. Obviously, it's a greenway, so it's promoting eco-friendly environment. It has spaces for physical and mental well-being, so people can be supported and feel like they're nourishing their body and, you know, rejuvenating themselves, their soul, throughout the sun, the vitamin C, D that the sun provides. So that's always good. And you can reach out that by Hollander. It also encourages social interactions, as I already mentioned. Given that it's a tourist spot and that it's an attraction that people are looking to see, people are attracted and like tend to go there and meet up there. So it's common that as you go there, you're going to see a lot of more people there. Given that they're very historical and very much an attraction, tourists like to come out there and see different backgrounds and different parts of the culture. So even with the as you see here, the Promenade Plantilla of Paris has been used as a community space where individuals of various social economic backgrounds have engaged one another, creating a sense of community identity. So, you know, just that area alone is just supported by people who need to come out and see each other. So, social includes
That's much better.
social
Pretty good.
social inclusivity and safety. Given that it's a tourist spot with different like high density and a lot of human interactions, obviously the state and the nation should be aware of these things. As so many people in the cluster has so many parks. So obviously it's a safe environment, mass participation of outdoor recreation. So we don't know what do people have. So we just be more mindful, more conscious in these downtown areas or areas of high density. Estimated economic impacts and potential for household income enhancement. Obviously, this type of attraction can attract jobs and resources for people around that area.
But that actually that point is difficult to prove. I don't know whether there are studies on it. Because when I asked the people here in Huntsville, they said the same thing, that it will improve the income of surrounding people, household, but they didn't tell me how.
Well, that in fact, maybe not that, but like for real estate purposes, as you can see,
it's very clear because
Yeah.
it will increase the value.
yeah.
But
So
would that increase your income?
right, I see what you're saying.
You don't get the money.
It's not increasing your income; it's increasing job opportunities. So for people who are looking for a job around this area who have no source of income or looking for a higher source of income, they can utilize these things, and it's also beneficial for them in multiple different ways.
This point is really difficult to prove. So if you add to this,
Mhm.
it would be good.
Yeah, it is hard. So, obviously, we already know about the property value. It has different benefits around the city, so it's going to attract more people. And actually, in many different circumstances, these greenways are knocking down residential housing. So it's more like a gentrification, green gentrification, as Remy just spoke on. So that whole city, a whole development is making a whole turn for the city, and it's an economic upgrade for the entire nation and the city as well. We already spoke on London. We have more case studies about the city of London benefiting off of tourism and business developments, shops, calves on the canal. Obviously, in different nations and different cultures, you know, have these pop-up shops where people are able to show their businesses and show little pop-up shops where they can just generate their money, their wealth. That's very common for our minority groups who have different type of cultures and different things. Creation of jobs and developments.
You can use this kind of logic and referencing in that other part about increasing the income, because this would definitely increase the income.
Agreed. Speaking on my next thing, creation of job development of small businesses. Here's another case study of the Chicago 606 show, supporting jobs in tourism, retail, and event planning around that area as well. Obviously, these places are being very successful. People are still being attracted to these places day by day. Given that a Greenway has different economical and environmental benefits, it's going to attract people to come there more and more often. We already spoke about the city, the High Line of New York. Moving on to some best practices.
You know what? I will get the references from all of your papers and we'll make it public. That's the part I'll make. So actually you can see what are the other references your colleagues use. Very good.
Greenways must be planned to consider all people, as I mentioned before, so that no one feels left out. It's more of an equity thing. Just make sure more people are inclusive and don't feel let down without this opportunity. Obviously, it's a long-term thing, long-term maintenance. It keeps the city clean, a better look, more attraction. So that's definitely the goal of the nation, city, or whatever the Greenway lays. And this is just my conclusion.
All right. For conclusions, when you have like a 4-page or something report, your conclusion should be a little bit more, maybe a couple of paragraphs.
Okay.
These are your.
Yes.
That's much better. Come on. It's really good.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Try the other plug. Maybe they have 2 plugs. That's that.
Try the other one. Is it only one or two?
It's only one.
Only one. Just take it off, put it back again. It's stupid. What does it say?
It's not recognizing it.
Let me try the other one.
Sorry for that. No worry. Just present to us. Tell us what you have now.
Felix, what?
So, okay. So for the Greenway's impact, the social and economic aspects, my case study was Waterford, Greenway in Ireland, and walk over the Hudson in New York. So referencing from the Tourism Impact Assessment Career on Sea Regeneration, page 48, the Waterford Greenway, a 46-kilometer of road cycling walking trail. Some of the economic impacts are tourism growth. It has attracted a large number of domestic and international visitors, and thereby boosting tourism in Waterford and surrounding areas. And the job, it has helped in the job creation. It has led in new jobs in hospitality, bike rentals, to be precise. There have been new businesses in bike rentals and tourism-related businesses There's been a lot of business development in such areas like cafes, restaurants, B&Bs along the routes, it has seen increase in demands, leading to economic revitalizations. So there has also been some increase in property values around that route, where the Greenways there have been homes and commercial properties have experienced rising values due to improved amenities and government increase in returns, because it has generated a lot of returns for public investments through tourism revenue and local tax contributions from some of these businesses. So some of the social impacts or the just improved health and well-being, because the Greenway it promotes physical activities and recreational activities such as biking, and so the community engagement, local communities benefit from better connectivity, recreational and social interactions. There has been improved social interactions. The environmental benefit, there have been a lot of environmental benefit, like because it's a car-free route, so there has been a reduction in the carbon footprint of those areas.
Reference to some, right?
Yes, these are reference to some carbon footprint. So the heritage core, so it passes through historic sites and old railway roads, structures, old railway abandoned structures, and it has a better scenic landscape promoting cultural appreciations. And it talked about the improved quality of life through better access to leisure activities, enhanced when there's more leisure activities, there's more overall happiness and well-being. So, and I don't know, I actually did this separately because I talked about this, this has been on the waterfall. So we'll be looking into the walk over the Hudson in New York. That's like it's a unique historic park in New York, connecting two cities. The city of sorry about that. Okay, it welcomes over 2.5 million visitors like yearly. That particular park, it connects these two cities over and these two cities, the cities of Poughkeepsie, I don't know if I pronounced that, with the city of town of Lloyd, through a very long bridge. I don't know.
Is that proper pronunciation, guy?
Is that
the proper pronunciation?
Poughkeepsie for walk over the Hudson in New York? Is that the proper pronunciation? Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie, yes, yes, connects Poughkeepsie and the town of Lloyd. So this was I referenced this from, I don't know, is it okay to reference from a web page? I don't know.
You can do that, but you have to write access on that day, because afterwards it might not be. And if I'm doing this from a web page, I will download the page, something, and keep it for my records.
Okay, okay. Because I got this from this OpenSpaceInstitute.org. It's this page was on walk over the Hudson, the values of a source of a community pride. So I got some of these social impacts to the surrounding residential areas. So some of them are like, it's almost similar with the same things. They have similar points. Like this one is talking about community connectivity and social cohesion. So like it says the walkover also connects to community. Okay, I've talked about this. It provides a safe space for recreation, bringing people together and fostering a sense of pride. A sense of pride and community, improved well-being, increased sense of place. I don't know. Okay, let me just go a little into what it's saying here. Okay, this improved, as regards the improved health being, it has a scenic view, car-free pathway, which promotes physical activities, mental well-being. Residents of surrounding areas can easily access the bridge. That's a very long bridge across this river that connects these two, Poughkeepsie and town of Lloyd together. So if people come here just to have healthier lifestyles, and there are some urban green spaces associated with low level of stress, walkable areas. Walk over the, okay, I think I have a picture here. This is what it looks like, a very long bridge. Where is it? Brooklyn, okay.
I will look.
Okay. So, okay, talking about the tourism, the bridge has it has become a major tourist attraction. Visitors come to the area for recreation, sightseeing of those rivers and photography. Local businesses, cafe shops, restaurants, they've seen increase in foot traffic, and it has benefited the economy of surrounding residential areas. So these are the there's been lots of job. Property values have also been increased.
Is this like from the papers you read, or this is your own?
No. Still from that particular article on this particular article. So okay, so here they were saying, okay, in the case of the walkover, the area becomes more desirable to residents because more people are like moving from other areas too, because it's more desirable. So the property values are likely to rise. That was the way he put it. That means there's still there are still upcoming rise. There's still upcoming increase in the property of in the properties around this historic park. So that's about that. And so some of the conclusion
I will look into the report itself.
Okay, the report.
But actually, I mean, I have to say thank you very much. All of the presentation was good. There is a big change style of writing for everybody. Thank you very much. Really, really good. Now it looks like a graduate course where I'm really seeing reports with a lot of reference things and good presentation. Thank you, Phyllis. Enjoy the break. I'm not asking for anything new during the break, but please, if you haven't submitted anything before, submit it before the 13th. Next time, after the break, I will post something for Thursday, and it will be, some assignment for like a couple of pages, something after the break. I will not do anything during the break. Next, we are going to start having presentations from the planning department and about the Greenway, and they will definitely benefit immensely from what you're doing because they're still open for ideas of how to develop this Greenway and how to do things. They have a couple of internships at the department, so maybe they can have one of you work for them. Thank you very much. Enjoy the break. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No, not next week is a break. See you after the break.